Welcome to my lecture on trigonometric integrals. We're going to be dealing with trigonometric integrals that have one of three forms. The form could be sine of mx times cosine nx, the very top form. And if we want to integrate this, the key is to use the identity, the corresponding identity on the right-hand side. Okay. Other forms will be sine of mx times sine of nx, cosine of mx times cosine of nx, and we'll use the corresponding identities, as I have previously said, on the right-hand side. So now let's work through an example of each of these. Okay, so let's do sine of 5x times cosine of 3x. Okay, if I want to integrate this, I'll let a be 5x and b be 3x. Okay, so we just use our identity, and I'm going to get 1/2, and I'll put the 1/2 outside the integral of sine of a minus b, so that'll be 5x minus 3x, plus sine of 5x plus 3x. And we'll just do a little bit of algebra. This will be 1/2 times the integral of sine of 2x plus sine of 8x dx. Okay, well now we just have to anti-differentiate this. This is an antiderivative from Calculus 1 we've seen before. You could do it with a u substitution with u equals a 2x. And remember, the antiderivative of sine is negative cosine. So this will be minus 1/4 times this cosine of 2x. Plus, we anti-differentiate this, we'll get cosine of 8x. Then we need to divide by the 8. And I apologize, this should be negative. Okay. Then we also have that 1/2 out in front. So that'll be divided by 16 plus this constant. And that's our answer for this integral. Okay. Well, what if we have an integral of this form? Sine of 3x times by the sine of x dx. Well, I'll use the corresponding integral. A will be, not integral, but identity. A will be equal to 3x, and b will be equal to x. So this will be 1/2 times this integral. So I put the 1/2 in the identity outside of the integral. And this will be cosine of 3x minus x minus cosine of 3x plus x. Okay. So we'll get 1/2 times this integral of cosine of 2x minus cosine of 4x. Okay. Well, we just anti-differentiate cosine. Its antiderivative is sine. And we'll get sine of 2x over 2. And then we have the 1/2 out in front, so that gives us 4. Minus sine of 4x over 4. But then we have the 1/2, so we get 8. And then we add a constant of integration. Okay. Okay, now the last form of an integral is if we have this cosine of 7x times this cosine of 5x dx. Well, we're going to use this identity, this very bottom one over here, okay? And we're going to let a be 7x and b be 5x. So I'll put the 1/2 out in front times this integral, and let's look at that identity one more time. So we'll have cosine of 7x minus 5x. And let's just double check the sign there. So plus cosine of a plus b. So cosine of 7x plus 5x dx. And let's figure out what each of these is. So 1/2 times this integral of the cosine of 2x plus cosine of 12x. Okay, and this is going to be the antiderivative cosine is going to be sine of 2x over 2, but then we have the 1/2 out in front, so that makes 4. This is going to be sine sine of 12x over 12, but then I have to multiply it by 2, the denominator, because of the 1/2, so that'll be 24, plus a constant of integration. And these are examples of each of the 3 forms of a trigonometric integral of a sine with different angles, with sine and cosine of different angles. And the key is to use these identities. Okay. So thank you very much for joining. Bye.